Hey, what is up guys? Earned a Worm here, and in this video I'm just going to show you something I have made. Kind of a little Tony Stark workshop. I recently reviewed the Figma Iron Man Mark 42 armor. I really did not like the figure, and I had saw someone on Ageless Geek's Facebook page make something similar to this. And I just thought it was a great idea, and I thought this armor would be perfect for that since I didn't really like the figure that much. So I'm just going to go over quickly what I had done to make this little setup. Now this very bottom base isn't really part of it. It is the stand that come with the Tony Stark figure by Figuarts. It wasn't really my intentions to make that part of it, but this Play Imaginative Iron Patriot stand fit on it really well, kind of looked good on it. So that's just ended up where I sat it on the shelf. So I'm going to set it aside. Then we are left with this setup. And what I did is, this is a Play Imaginative stand, and this is a Comicave stand. The top of the Comicave stand just happened to plug into the Play Imaginative stand just right. So what you're seeing up top here is actually the base of another figure. It was the shotgun armor by Comicave. Of course, first thing you have to do is rip your Iron Man figure in half. There was a very loose joint there, so it was no problem. If you wanted to, you could stick the figure back together very easily. And those cords you see coming out of there are actually the wires from a Marvel Select Iron Man figure. You could just use any regular wires, just real wires if you wanted to. Probably be easier because I have a hard time getting these to stay in places that look normal. Because you don't want them just flopping around, hanging out. You want them to look like they're plugged in somewhere, having some kind of purpose. But on the top here, I screwed in 2 screws with this little necklace chain on it. I did have to cut the necklace chain. I looped them around him. I measured them out to be the same, so he wouldn't hang crooked. And then I just placed a screw in the bottom pads on that base. And then when you turn it upside down, you got chains hanging. And you just loop them around his armpits. It was very easy to make. I think finding the materials probably took me the longest time, but after I gathered everything, this was probably like a 10-minute project. And it looks really good too. I really like that I used this Play Imaginative base on the bottom. And I will show you why. I'm going to click my lights off. Still isn't completely dark in here, but this Play Imaginative base does have a light on it. So when it's sitting back in my shelf or it gets dark out, that looks really cool. It shines up on that figure. Just a nice little added bonus of using that Play Imaginative base. I used to have that Tony Stark figure posed up how he was when he was trying to call the Mark 42 armor pieces to him. But after I did this little project, I actually gave him a tablet from a Bodycoon figure I had. So it makes him look like he's sitting there running some diagnostics on the Mark 42, the prodigal son. So there is my quick look at this little makeshift Tony Stark workshop. Again, that's the Play Imaginative base, a Comicave base. That's the Figma Mark 42 armor. You could basically use any armor, like Revotex pop apart easy. I think Figuarts ones will pop apart easily at the midsection, and all those can be popped back together very easily. I wasn't a fan of this armor, so I used it. Maybe if you have an Iron Man figure in your collection that you're not real happy with, it would be great for this. You know, I gave this figure new life. I really love the setup now. And I do have to give credit to Randy Romero from the Ageless Geeks Facebook page. He is where I got this idea from. But that is all I have for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you guys next time. Have a good one. Bye for now.